Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius. You can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, you can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you're here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, Aquarius, I wasn't really getting that many messages. I wasn't getting any messages for you when I was shuffling the cards and getting into your energy, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. Today I'm going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and then we're going to clarify with either the Ostara Tarot or the So Below Tarot, and then we're going to get some advice with the Herb Crafters Tarot. So, okay, what is the message for Aquarius? The Four of Pentacles kind of like acted weird there, but it didn't come out. But so the Four of Pentacles like holding on to something. Okay, so you have the Star. Oh, two cards come out. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles and the Star card with the Seven of Swords on the bottom. The Star card is the Aquarius card. Just so you, if you weren't aware of that, it is. I'm getting something about Taurus because there is a bull here in this King of Pentacles, and bulls represent Taurus energy, but also like the King of Pentacles can be any earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And then you have your own card here. So what I'm getting is that you feel like something has been robbed of you, like you've been robbed of something in your life, because this King of Pentacles, and look, the Seven of Swords just fell out of my hand, like it fell right onto the cards here, and then the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So yeah, you feel like it's almost like it could have been the way you were raised, because the Pentacle energy, it's like, I don't know. It's just, the Pentacle energy is very like earthly, right? And the Star card is very like ethereal, and you know, and that's, Aquariuses are often like associated with like that uniqueness, like it's almost like an alien type of energy. Just very unique. And so it's almost like maybe you were raised in an environment that wasn't suited to you. You know, it's either like you were raised in, I don't know who you are as a person, so like it's just whoever you are, you could have been raised in an environment that you felt was naturally your opposite, and it wasn't conducive to let you flourish and like become the best version of yourself throughout childhood. It's like it's almost become your responsibility to figure that out as an adult. Just because of the Seven of Swords on the bottom, because like these two cards are really positive, but I feel like also if you look here in this card, he has like ivy growing up around his legs. That means he's been there for a long time, too long. It's almost like something had a hold of you. But ivy is really easy to get out of, but it's just like it's like a really comfortable position that you've been in for a long time, but it doesn't feel comfortable to you. It's maybe comfortable in the fact that like maybe you feel fine financially or something along those lines, but whatever it is, you are trying to heal it. You are trying to become more in tune with who you are as a person. Okay, I don't feel like I need to get any more with that deck. I am going to use, hang on, let me see here. Do I want to use the So Below or the Ostara? I'm going to use the So Below. I might clarify with the Ostara too, but we're going to get like what is going on here with this King of Pentacles and the Star energy. It's like you're healing something that you have felt really stuck in lately, or for a long time. I feel like you've felt stuck for a long time. What is the message for Aquarius? The message for Aquarius? What is the message for Aquarius, please? Well, okay. So we have the Hierophant on the bottom. That's Taurus, more Taurus energy. So you could have Taurus in your chart, and maybe you have like some conflicting energy within your chart. I am getting that too. Like maybe you're this Aquarius, and then you also have like your rising as Taurus or something like that. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. No stone left unturned, I'm hearing, because if you look here, it's like the hand is picking up a stone and turning it over, but then it also has like little like elves or whatever, or gnomes also helping look. So no stone left unturned. And then you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about victory, but here's the thing, it's like it's victory after a long battle, because if you see here, she's climbing up a mountain and she's almost to the top, but climbing up a mountain is very difficult. So it's like whatever energy you were in, and it does feel like very like financially based, because you have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's something about your physical environment that you're healing, that you are working through. It has felt like you've been climbing up a mountain, though, that it goes against like everything that you've been taught, and you're trying to figure out how to get to that, like to your peak Aquarius energy. Okay, now I'm going to use those storyTellers to clarify this Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius, please. And that's 3 cards. I don't want 3. Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. With the High Priestess on the bottom. Okay, so what this is, I'm going to keep these because it's pretty interesting, because Swords represents air, and Aquarius is an air sign. Even though you're the water bearer, you are an air sign. And if you, okay, so the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. With the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace and the 10, along with the King, it's like a cycle has completed. With this wounding, this like, it really has something to do with like your upbringing. It has something to do with money. Maybe you feel like in lack because, you know, the Swords journey is probably the most difficult journey in the suits of the tarot. It's a difficult one to get through. The Ace of Swords is like you see something clearly, you have like a moment of clarity. And then right next to it is the King of Swords, which is the last card in the suit of swords. And then the 10, which is like also the last card of just the numbered cards of the suit of swords. So it's like, it's almost like you saw a moment of clarity and you saw the whole entire cycle. And I think you've learned a lot from it. If this hasn't happened yet, it's going to start happening soon. Oh, look at this. This little mouse or rat or whatever in this card has a little crown on too. And then right next to it's the king, right? So like, it's almost like you started from nothing. This, like, you just felt almost, I'm hearing like the words dead inside. You felt almost dead inside because maybe it's like the way that you were raised was totally, it was counterintuitive to like who you are as a person. Because we have the King of Pentacles and then the King of Swords. So it's like you were raised as a King of Pentacles when you should have been raised as a King of Swords, right? And the cycle has been really, really painful because the Ten of Swords represents the ending of painful cycles, especially paired with the Six of Wands over here. It's like you are ending on your own terms some kind of cycle that just, it definitely, it feels like it was like the exact opposite of you. But here's the thing is like, if you had been raised to be this King of Swords, it's something that was more in tune with who you are, you wouldn't have as much of a grasp on the world at large, I'm hearing, but then also yourself, because you didn't have that adversity to teach you to appreciate who you are as a person. Okay. Yeah, and I said moment of clarity with that High Priestess. She is like, she's all-knowing. She can see all that has been, all that is, and all that will be, right? Throughout the entire universe. Not just here on Earth, like the entire universe. So let's clarify the Six of Wands. Yeah, if I wish you could see this, but, or I guess I can hold it up. The Six of Wands, she is climbing up to that star card, where it's like you're climbing up to your true self, because that's the Aquarius card. You're climbing up to healing your truth. Let's clarify this Six of Wands, please, for Aquarius. Six of Wands, that's way too many. Six of Wands, please. The Two of Swords. And the Hierophant again on the bottom. Oh my gosh. That's so much Taurus energy. The Hierophant represents, it's like, it's kind of like religious truths, or indoctrination, like being raised in like, I mean, so yeah, you could have been raised in like a religious environment that wasn't suited to you, but the Hierophants are both on the side of the star. So it's like, I think you're finding your own truths. You're learning the truths about yourself. And then you have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords usually talks about I want to say like picking an option. So it's almost like you had two options, right? You could continue on the path that was given to you, or you could go down your own path. And they're tied together. Do you see that? How like the nest ties them together? And how I was saying like, if you had just been raised in the King of Swords energy, you wouldn't know like certain things about who you are as a person, blah, blah, you know, like you wouldn't appreciate it as much. That's that Two of Swords. It's like, it's tying your past to your present or your future. And then the bird nest is the present, right? It's tying the past to the present. And that's how you end up succeeding. Instead of like resenting that you were raised in this like counterintuitive environment, learn how to utilize it to get you up that last push of the mountain, is what I'm hearing. Hang on a sec. Sorry. I just have someone that's going to stop over, and I just want to make sure I get this done in time. So we're going to go ahead and get you some advice. This reading is going pretty fast, which It's nice. I feel like you're giving me some of your powers of speech and thought here. Okay, what? Oh my goodness gracious. Hang on a second, it fell on the floor. Let me go grab it. Oh gosh. Okay. We have the Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles, Pine. Just in general, the Six of Earth is about like, it's like equal give and take. It's almost like, and the way I placed it down in between these two different paths that you've been on, right? And, or the path you've been on, and the path you're wanting to go on or are currently on, the path that you've left it behind versus the path that you're currently on. And it's like an equal give and take. It's that same thing where it's like you have to learn how to balance the way you were raised versus the way that you're deciding to live your life as an adult. Okay, Six of Earth. Pine. So this has like some words of wisdom, but then it also has crafting with the Six of Earth. So it has like some like spells or whatever that you can do. Oops. Man, cards are just falling left and right. That Ace of Swords just fell. Okay. Ground yourself in community. So that's interesting. Like, maybe find some people or energies or path or work that is more in tune with this, your newer path that you're on. And the Hierophant kind of refers to that as well. It's like finding like-minded people. Someone, maybe like even a mentor of sorts. Okay? Share your resources, your generosity will circle back to you. That's totally true. When like we hold, and you had that Four of Pentacles too, that like kind of like showed itself to me earlier. It's like you can't hold on to your financial abundance, because when you hold on, it means that you think that you're in lack. So you have to, it's like you have to spend money to make money. It's kind of like that kind of vibe. The soul remains evergreen. Life is generative. Share with friends, support each other in times of plenty and times of lack. Celebrate what you have. Pine is an evergreen tree that keeps its needles all year, providing medicine, materials for baskets, and shelter for forest creatures. It is a living embodiment of everlasting life. As the pine is gracious with its resources, be generous with those in need. Honor the people in the land that have provided you with the foundation, security, and resources of which you now rely. Yeah, so it's like, don't dishonor what has come before. Can like carry that on with you. Even though you're changing and you're transforming, like you have to carry that on with you. And not hold on to it with where you're like bitter about it. You have to hold on to it in a way where, not even hold on to it, it's like let it propel you forward. Let it push you forward in life. Okay, let's see here. Honor the people in land that have provided you with the foundation, security, and resources which you now rely. I already read that. Gather the community together and teach what you know. Recognize the bounty in your life. Look for ways to share your abundance with others. Crafting. So your advice is to learn how to give and receive freely. Not just give, not just receive. Both. It has to be both ways. Crafting with the Six of Earth. Walk in a pine forest with friends to release old and make way for the new. Learn to weave pine needle baskets to gather your bounty. Drink tea from freshly gathered pine needles for renewal and regeneration. Okay, Aquarius, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. Sorry this is so short, but the message came out, I feel like. But I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that are present, any of my guides that are present. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.